Imagine a foreign soldier is accused of committing a serious crime in your country. Should they be tried under your laws or their own? That question is now the center of a growing debate between Kenya and the United Kingdom. For decades, British troops have trained on Kenyan soil under a military agreement. The centerpiece of that partnership is the British Army Training Unit Kenya, better known as BATUK. The partnership has brought jobs, military cooperation, training opportunities, and investment to local communities. But it has also been marked by controversy.
It has been the hardest time, especially looking for justice.
This is Agnes Wanjiru. Aged just 21, she was found dead in a septic tank in Kenya. 13 years later, and her alleged killer has finally been named. A former British Army soldier called Robert James Parkes.
Welcome to the flip side. Over the years, allegations involving British soldiers stationed in Kenya have periodically strained relations between London and Nairobi. But no case has become more symbolic than that of Agnes Wanjiru, whose death has become a rallying point for campaigners seeking accountability and answers.
She was just 21, a young mother who vanished after a night out with British soldiers in Kenya. Weeks later, Agnes Wanjiru's body was found behind this hotel.
We discovered that her body was in the hotel septic tank. It was 2 months. It was a tough time for us as the family because we were trying to look for answers for what happened.
Now, elements of a Kenya-UK defence agreement hang in the balance because of one crucial question. If a British soldier commits a crime in Kenya, who should deliver justice? According to the Daily Nation, the Kenyan government has yet to renew key elements of its defence cooperation framework with the UK amid concerns over jurisdiction and accountability. At the heart of the debate is whether British troops accused of crimes committed in Kenya should face trial in Kenyan courts or under British legal processes. For many Kenyans, the issue appears straightforward.
I think they should be extradited, but the crime can happen if they are off duty or on duty. If they are off duty, I think the Kenyan law applies, but if they are on duty, they can be extradited back to their country for trial.
Whenever someone or a pretend soldier committed crime in Kenya should be taken to his country, he should be charged in this country so that the law of this country could apply the same way that it applies to the other people.
We need to identify if he has what we call dual citizenship. If he doesn't have what we call dual citizenship, he needs to be deported back to his country so that we should not violate the right of that suspect or the right of that military.
Military agreements around the world often include special legal provisions governing how foreign troops are treated when stationed abroad. The challenge is finding a balance between national sovereignty, international cooperation, and victims' rights.
Every country has got its laws and statutory institutes that can manage such a kind of crime.
This debate is about more than just one military agreement. It touches on broader questions of sovereignty, accountability, and how modern military partnerships should function.
If the Kenyan people can see that whenever there are crimes being committed as against citizens, that there's a clear framework and a clear pathway to getting justice, I think that will give closure to the victims of these said offenses, their families, and it will be a good step into ensuring that the Constitution is adhered to.
Few people dispute the broader benefits of the Kenya-UK military partnership. The partnership also provides valuable opportunities for joint exercises and professional military training. For Kenya, those capabilities matter at a time when security threats across East Africa continue to evolve. The stakes are high. If parts of the agreement collapse, both countries could lose valuable military cooperation developed over decades. So how can both sides move forward?
What we are saying is that let there be faithfulness, let there be respect for each other, to the extent that if there is a crime committed by a Kenyan in the UK, it should be clear that that Kenyan can be tried in the UK. If it is committed here, it should also be clear that that person can be tried in the in the Kenyan court.
For Kenya, accountability is closely tied to sovereignty and public trust. For the UK, credibility depends on demonstrating that no soldier is above the law. The future of this partnership may ultimately depend on whether both countries can prove that security cooperation and accountability are not competing priorities, but shared responsibilities. And that's the flip side.